Welcome to Your Cyber Path, the podcast that helps you get your dream cybersecurity job by sharing the secrets of experienced hiring managers and top cybersecurity professionals with you. Now, on to the show.
Yeah, I think one of the first things we need to talk about is the fact when we talk about open design, we are not talking about open source. And there is a difference, right? And a lot of people hear open design, they go, oh no, my code's proprietary. I can't share it because then people will know what I'm doing, right? And that's not what we're talking about when we talk about open design. We're talking about the mechanisms and the way that your security is built and the way your code operates, even at a big level, to understand what the pieces are, because that's where you'll be able to identify where those bugs are and where those holes are, where those vulnerabilities are, so you can make it a more secure system. You know, there is this tug, as you said, like this twitchiness that happens where it's like, hey, I just built this really expensive, brand new learning management system, and we spent, hundreds of thousands of dollars developing it. I don't want to show people my code because I don't want them stealing it and my competitors having that.
Right.
But not what we're talking about, right? When we talk about open design, we're really focusing on this idea that you want outsiders to come in and be able to see what you're doing because they'll find the holes and they'll be able to find and make it more secure over time, right? So this isn't an open source proprietary discussion. You can have open design even if you are using proprietary code.
Yeah.
And that may look like if you're a Facebook or an IBM or a Google or one of these big companies, you're sharing the source code across lots of layers of your organization so they can help you find those bugs, even if you're not sharing it outside of the organization. So
Right.
I want to bring that up first, because that's one of the things I think people get most worried about.
Yeah.
And that's not what we're talking about.
And can I tag on that for a moment? Because some people might say, oh, well, you're talking about a bug bounty program then. No, we're not talking about that either. Even though it kind of like it's related, right? It's a cousin perhaps of a bug bounty program, but that's not what we're talking about either.
Yeah, exactly. And with a bug bounty program, a lot of times they don't have access to the source code, right? And in this case, with open design, you may or may not have access to the source code depending on how open your design is. And one of the biggest places I see this is when we start talking about encryption, but we'll get there later in the episode.
Yeah.